I'm going to make adjustments on this, make sure everything's good here. Just so you guys know, I've been away because of the tax man. The tax man cometh, and everybody has to pay their taxes, whether you like it or not. Well, you could not pay your taxes, and well, let's just say it never fares for anybody. So, just wanted to kind of see about that. I'm just going to test here real quick to make sure that everything is going good here and that my actual stuff is showing up. Well, let's see here. Okay, and it says that I'm live. So yes, and the audio actually looks pretty good. And I'm going to turn this up. It sounds like my audio still is not. Yeah, I wish it could be a little bit louder. So pardon me while I go and figure that out. Okay, there's the mute button. I just figured this out. So test. Yeah, it's not where it should be. So let's go see if I can play with this. I'm going to play with fire. Receiver settings, transmitter settings, LED, and vibration, storage, auto record, stop leak. What's the next one? Oh, transmitter gain. That's what I want. Let's tap on that. Tap on this, and does this help? And I'm going to put the other one at 6 plus 2. Okay. All right, let's see how that goes. All right, I say, well, that seems to be a little bit better. All right, so that seems to be good. I'm gonna play some music. So just so you guys know, this is just gonna be a warm-up painting. So pretty much that's about it. That's all I got. This is gonna be a warm-up painting for me, and yeah, and so I'm gonna do a little portrait, and geez, where's my audio? There you go. All right. Yeah, looks like I hit the audio wrong. Delays. There you go. All right, all good now. So let's begin painting. So, I don't even know what brush I want to use. I have no idea. So let's see here. So I'm just gonna, I wanted to do a warm-up painting. It's been a while since I've done any kind of painting, and I figured, I said, well, let's just see about doing some kind of warm-up painting. I thought that might be worthy of doing it. So I'd like to just set myself to see if I could do something in 30 minutes. So let's just say, yeah, 30 minutes. That sounds good. I won't be up too late and ready for the next day without being too tired. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to just do a little bit of block in and see how this goes. All right, so. Yeah, so let's just put this on. I should have put a supported nail there, but I did not, so, well, that's on me. And so my goal is to really try and just loosen up a little bit today. So sorry if probably won't be doing a finished painting on this one, but I just wanted to kind of get some loose stuff going here. So yeah, let's see here, and let's see here. Oh, there we go. And so hope everybody's doing good. Hope you've got your taxes done. If you happen to be in the United States, then you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, then, well, you're a different country. Yeah, it's a little bit different. So let's see what I can do in 30 minutes. Set timer. Oh, I gotta unlock it. There you go. Set timer for 30 minutes. Set timer for 30 minutes. Okay, so a little bit, I cheated here, but go sue me. So close enough. So I just want to kind of just do fast and loose and then try to figure things out. Just try to stay as loose as I can. Okay. Let's see what else I can do. Use a little bit of paint left over from my live session with Streamline Publishing. That was a fun session. A little weird on the audio, and I honestly don't know what the solution would have been for that, to be honest with you. So, but that happens, you know, with the technology, and you are, how would you say, at the mercy of whatever technology we're in. You know, that's it. That's all we got. All right. So I really wanted to kind of just be loose today. Have some fun, not stress over anything. Yeah, just try to loosen up. So weather's getting warmer. I want to be doing some plein air painting. And so today was not the day. It was super windy to do plein air painting. So I opted not to go out and suffer. Besides, I had taxes, so I had to be on hand to answer any questions my accountant wanted to ask me, which is kind of a necessary evil. Hopefully you all have gotten your taxes. And so let's see here. Put in some shadows. And so in other art news, I guess I'll just talk randomly while I'm painting here. Tennessee signed a bill that was supposed to help artists protect them against AI. I don't know all the ramifications of it. I'm hoping that my state of Virginia decides to do the same thing, because that would be super nice. sorely needed. Case in point, someone on social media shared a painting that was Andrew Wyeth, or at least they thought it was Andrew Wyeth. And I guess, in all fairness, they probably weren't as versed on spotting AIs. And, let's put it this way, sometimes work from our favorite artists goes a little bit undiscovered, if you will, sometimes. Maybe it's just owned by a different person or family or foundation or whatever you want to call it. And it's just not out there in the public. It's not on tour I wouldn't say on tour, not like a band, but you know what I mean, like on loan and traveling to different museums so that the rest of the public can see it. This one was of Andrew Wyeth, and then, I looked at it. I was like, I've never seen anything like that from Andrew Wyeth. And, looking at the hands were covered, which is somewhat of a telltale sign that it's it has a probability of being AI. It's not a definitive, mind you, but it has a probability of being AI. And sure enough, other people chimed in and said, yeah, they've never seen that Andrew Wyeth. And, there were certain things that were different. It looked like it was modeled after Christina's World a little bit, but not quite. And so that's how things are sometimes, And I can imagine, some people were getting a little rude, but, saying, I can't believe you post this. But, some people just don't know yet how to spot AI. And even now, it's like the indicators aren't perfect. At least from what I've heard, the indicators aren't perfect yet. So we've got some ways to go. In the comic book world too, there's been some AI artwork published in comics, and the fans are furious. It's like you're paying money for that comic book, and the artist is using AI, and it's misrepresenting, not tating. Good Lord, I can't even speak. But it's misrepresenting, the craft of comic books, which is kind of ridiculous. You pay money. I mean, I used to be an avid collector for a short period of time. And, to sit there and have a comic book that, you find out was even not, if some of it was generated with AI, that's a big turnoff. It's a big, how do you say? It's not cool. Because, people are passionate about their comics and their art. And so, yeah, when we see these fake AI stuff, it's not, it doesn't resonate well. So, anyways, that's what's been going on in the news lately that I've been observing in the art world. Let's see here, what else is new in the art world? I haven't really had a chance to play with any new programs. Just looking forward to getting outside, and looking forward to getting this microphone to actually work well outside, because I'm anxious to do some plein air videos that would be kind of cool. So that's where we're at right now. So if you're just joining, I'm just doing a quick warm-up. I've given myself 30 minutes to really, roughly 30 minutes. I did a minor head start, but so what? But yeah, I just wanted to kind of give myself a little warm-up exercise. I haven't painted in a bit, and I always find it good to do these little warm-ups so that I can, kind of help prepare for plein air outside and be loose, and drawing group as well. So just want to make sure I've got everything set. So yeah. All right, let's see. There's a little bit of pink in that. Well, ooh, grab way more red than I anticipated, but that's okay. Let's mix. So okay. I'll go with a smaller brush. I'm not even trying to do that. So let's just try to loosen up a little bit. So if you've been following for a little bit, I've hit a milestone of actually have over 800 subscribers. And so I've always had these false starts with YouTube for a long time. And so now this is my year to really try and push YouTube. So I'm really excited that I'm getting closer to that, how do you say, 1,000 subscriber mark. So if anything, so it just basically makes it available so I can do more with the channel. And you say more viewers, more fans of the work. More fans of the work, more chances that somebody might want to depart with money and help support me and buy more work. So it's just a, how do you say it? Just trying to reach the masses, really. That's really what it comes down to be. That, and I like the challenge of painting live, so we'll see how it goes. And let's see here. This is so interesting. I'm painting big and I'm trying to go in with these brushes, and I think like it's a little bit too detailed. Let's go ahead and get in here and cool that off a little bit. So on another paint talk, I joined this group. Actually, I was invited, which was really nice. But I think anybody can join on these Facebook groups. But it's really cool because they were talking about, in this particular one, about different whites. And I had mentioned that I'd used Permalba, which is this right here. And this one's in a metal, it's a metal tube. And I bought this a while ago. And apparently someone had said that Weber, the company here, Weber, had been sold to another company. And usually when that's happened with other paints in the past, it doesn't bode well. And it didn't seem to bode well because I got 2 years ago at a plein air event, someone gave me a tube of Permalba and it became like bubble gum, and I couldn't figure out, I was like, why is this happening? This shouldn't even be happening as far as like bubble gum goes. This is like the last thing that should be happening. And I ended up throwing the tube out, and then I had another tube. And just to clarify, these were tubes that were in a, how do you say, a plastic. They weren't in the steel or metal ones like I normally had gotten. And I was kind of freaked out. I was like, I've been burned in the past by unstable paint, if you will. And it really bummed me out because I did not like the idea of going to a plein air event or going outdoors to paint, or just you want your stuff to work and you don't want to have issues with it. And this Permalba, the second tube, was also, and this time I'd gotten it from my local art store, which really freaked me out. and it was a plastic tube as well, and it was just garbage. It was just complete garbage. So I'm using Primalba for probably the last time. Yeah, this one's been very steady and stable, and it's usually been that way, but for whatever reason, I don't know what it is, other than the new owners just don't care about keeping consistency. Well, they'll find out soon enough, because now with social media, you know, they're going to end up like Grumbacher. You know, Grumbacher from, you know, before I really began painting, people were telling me, he's like, Grumbacher was the jam, was, you know, a great paint. And now that's not the case anymore, which is crazy. And I find it, you know, kind of sad to some degree, but it makes sense in a way too, because it's like, well, you know, they just stopped caring, you know, cut corners, and painters, we notice that stuff and we don't like it at all. So if you're just joining me now, we're doing a quick painting, just to loosen up, nothing fancy. I'm doing a 30-minute painting. I'm trying to find where my timer is. There we go. I've got 15 minutes left. So I'm running my mouth and just trying to loosen up a little bit and just try to be observant. So this is just, you know, something to, how do you say, have a little fun with, loosen up, because sometimes, you know, you get too tight, and it's either been, for me, I can only speak for me, but sometimes I felt like, you know, if I haven't painted in a while, then I get too tight, and I don't, how do you say, I start second guessing, and I hate when I do that. It's not good for me. I like it when I'm in that flow state and making good painting decisions. So that's the goal of tonight, is just to really just trying to get into that flow state, paint something fun, and just loose. Just, you know, that's it really. Just you know, no ulterior objectives here, just to try and paint loose. So, and if you have any comments, I'll do my best. I've got the camera situated where I should be able to see most of the comments, or at least it should flash up. So I'm just trying to tackle this painting with a big brush and loosen up. I'll probably give myself 10 minutes to try and do the face. It's either going to come out great or it's going to be horrible. That can happen. It'll be awful. So we'll see. We can only try. That was not what I wanted to do. So let's try that again. There. So just try to, you know, make these mud faces and try to do some justice to this. Have fun. And just loosen up and stay loose. And I had a talk when I was doing a plein air event with, was it last Monday? Wow. Was it this last Monday? With my friend Kyle on Streamline Publishing, and it was like art school live, I think is what they call it. And I was doing let's switch to a smaller brush here. And I was doing my painting, you know, we talked about in particular, you know, staying loose. And I was talking about earlier in my painting process, when I was starting out, I really admired painters who stayed loose. And, you know, I just, for some reason, I think I was a little bit intimidated, frozen, stuck in my what do you say, kind of stuck in being tight, because when I went to college, at college, everything was about, being, in the illustration mode. And the illustration mode is, very tight. And, and then you can destroy a little bit, but just the same, it's one of those things where it's like, oh man, I wish I could be loose like some of the artists that I really enjoyed following and became friends with on the plein air circuit. And it was frustrating because it's like, I just can't seem to do it. And it just takes practice. And I think this part of the practice, I'm not rambling here, I am getting to a point, doing these, loose sketches, even if they're in oil, it just really helps to, validate, hey, I'm just doing a sketch, and I'm trying to stay loose, and I may not finish this, and that's okay. It's all about trying to be true to what I'm looking to do as a painter, and that is to capture an emotion with paint, and try to do it in a way that is unique. Easier said than done, at least for me. Some of you guys probably have a fun time painting and everything comes easy to you. Congratulations. It does not to me. It does not come to me easy at all. But, you just got to try, so. I gotta look at my timer because I know that I don't have much time left. I think next time I may try and see if I can get a timer to put out there so I could just keep an eye on it versus having to guess. Okay, so I've got 9 minutes left. Okay. I thought I'd gotten all the way down to 5, so not too bad. Not too great either, because, I knew I was going to try and spend a little bit of time of maybe not doing a portrait, but just trying to eke out a little bit of the flesh tones and some of the fun parts here of the painting. Let's go a little bit red. So yeah, this has been fun so far. I'm just trying to make it all work. Speed painting, if you will. I don't know. Has anybody would you like to see a timer up here? Maybe I can go get one of those timers. If you do, chime in or the comments. That would be fun to, let me know. I'll definitely consider it. May have to get one though, but we'll see. All right, let's see what we can do here. Squint, squint, squint. Okay. Red goes here. It's funny how everything seems to kind of. Sometimes I don't even know how these are going to come out, and it's trial by fire, so to speak. So. But true to my word, I am going to stop when it is time. a little bit of blue in there. Not by much. There's a little bit of shade there. Orange. And let's see here. Let's go a little bit darker if I can. Let's clean the brush. Let's see how much time I got now. So I've got, I should have put this on my iPad. I could have seen that, but it does the same for you guys. I got 5 minutes and 30 seconds left, so. Let's make it a little bit brighter. All right, let's try this and see. This is getting to be tough because I'm really trying to capture that eye, and I don't think I've got it. Not really. I think I just need to stick to what I know. Yeah, let's add a little bit more white. Let's just do this here. Go a little bit red. There's a little bit of shadow here. Okay. I feel like I could make something better, but now I'm short on time. What have I got now? Let's see what time. I'm wasting precious seconds doing this too. All right, let's see here. I think if I gave myself 45 minutes, I could probably knock out the background, but we know that's not going to happen. So this is just paint for my life. That's about all I can do. Yep, but that's okay. This is just to loosen up, you know, and push myself. And, you know, let's do a little bit on the toes. I've ignored the toes a little bit. So let's, there. Put a little bit of highlight on some of those. Go a little bit lighter. There. And let's put a little bit in there. I'm just going to keep painting till the darn timer goes off. When that timer goes off, I know I'm done. I'm toast. But, you know, give it my best and make sure that I can give it everything I can within the allotted time. Because that's it. That's all I've got. This is a tough one to figure out here a little bit. And I've got this blue light that I've been meaning to put in there. See if I can get it a little bit highlighted. Yeah. Yeah, there's a little bit of blue over here too. So And push that over here. And a little bit lighter here. I think if I toned the background, maybe this would have helped. I don't know. So let's see here. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Let's just, and then here's this is fun painting by the seat of my pants. Hopefully this will come out. Oh, let's see if I can get that eye in. I know I've only got a precious few seconds here. I need to go a little darker. There, that's a little bit better. And well, I'm just going to keep painting till my watch says you are done. Oh, there it is. We are done. So that's it. Well, that was fun. Just a little speed paint just to kind of warm up and practice. Because I don't want to go without painting too long, and it kind of felt like I had since I hadn't painted since Monday. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and you know, stay tuned for more paintings. Once I get all my taxes done, they're almost done, then we'll be doing more live painting, plein air painting, and thank you. And also subscribe to my mailing list if you get a chance. It's substack.com/liquidmethod, and or you can go to my website and sign up for my mailing list, and for all the things that I'm doing. I've been ignoring social media, and for the most part, and it's been how do you say, I can't reach people because I just get throttled, and I'm tired of it. So if you want to keep following me, just keep following me on my website, or sign up for my mailing list, and here on YouTube, because that's where I'm going to be putting most of my content. Thanks, guys. You guys have a great night, and I will see you guys all later in the next session. Take care. Happy painting.